This posting content for gambling. I've been having to think about this because, a lot of people say, oh no, gambling is not good to gamble, da da da. When a lot of people, when they think of gambling, they literally just think of, going to the casino, you know what I'm saying, playing some slots, blackjack, all that type of shit. That's what a lot of people think when you just think of gambling. But in reality, I think everyone gambles to some extent. It's just that the actual terminology is kind of skewed, where they just think of one point of view of gambling. But in reality, you gamble every single time. You take risks. Like taking a risk is gambling your life. You know what I'm saying? Doing something that involves maybe losing a life is a gambling. You're gambling on your life. You know what I'm saying? And it's subconscious in the human brain to be thinking that gambling is just all, yeah, it's casinos and shit like that. And the reason why I'm talking about this because there's a question: is posting content gambling? It clearly is. I don't think this is even a debate. I think this is actually a question I just kind of thought of, and I thought, you know what, guys, I've not done a Romz Talks in ages, so I'm gonna post this back in the bank. So if you guys are new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. But anyway, back to the video. You know what I'm saying? It's posting content gambling because it just takes one video. It literally just takes one video, and I've heard a lot of people told me this as well, and it is actually true because, as I said, I've been doing content for like a year and a half now, and I've kind of realized that a lot of people just want to post one thing and think it's gonna go viral straight away. A lot of people just kind of looking for viral moments, and some people don't looking for the love of the game. But in reality, like the more content you're doing, as I said, the more you're gambling yourself into making sure that you're gonna go viral, because you do realize, especially in a content point of view as well, you're exposing yourself to millions of people, opinions and views of shit. So the gamble is obviously you're gambling on your time. And you're gambling on your energy, but also the reward is that you're going to get famous, or you're going to get the fame that is needed, or you're going to get that type of, satisfaction, you know what I'm saying, the self-esteem that you're going to get. And as I said, it's posting content, gambling 100%, as I mentioned. And yeah, it's non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable thing. Like, and I think I have the mindset, thank God, and I want to kind of explain to you guys that you got to have that mindset where you're going to gamble regardless. Like, gambling's not a negative, it's not a negative term, like, you know what I mean? A lot of people think gambling's just a negative term, but in reality, it's actually not a negative term. The way you kind of do it, it's about the mindset of what you have of it. Obviously, if you do gamble, like actually gamble, like casino and stocks and all that shit, and obviously for me, it's not how it goes. But also at the same time, like, if you don't, then you should have the mindset where you're gambling yourself regardless of whatever you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a doctor, you're gambling on taking a degree, because the degree is not always guaranteed you're going to pass it. You know what I'm saying? There's a gamble and there's a risk there that you might fail. And it's just everything in general. Like, obviously there's levels to gambling, of course. You know what I'm saying? But for me, posting content is definitely gambling. Like, everybody who posts content is gambling. It's gambling to making sure they get that viral moment. It's gambling to making sure that they can get what they want. It's gambling to making sure that they can achieve their goals. Because the gamble is that it takes time and effort and energy to actually post the content. So by definition, that's gambling. It's not always about financial, guys. It's not all financial. Actually, to be honest, financial is more of a new way of gambling. If you actually think about it, it's been going on since the day of time, because paper money didn't even exist. You know what I'm saying? Thousands and thousands of years ago. But your energy, your soul, your time it's been there since the beginning of time. But financially, your actual sheets hasn't been there. So, as I said, going back to what I'm saying is that, like, it's posting content gambling 100% for me. But as I said, some people might disagree. Some people might be thinking that it's not. But I want to let you know down in the comments below what you guys think of the opinion, guys, as I said, because it's going to be a very quick Romz Talks. But I always want to say that it's posting content gambling. It is for me. But you got to gamble yourself to making sure that you do want to do what you need to do. So, hope you guys enjoy the videos. There's going to be a lot more Romz Talks coming now. So I'm going to make them a lot more short and concise, straight to the point. No intro or anything like that. It's posting content gambling. Let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Do that good stuff. And I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Peace.